Welcome back to our channel, folks. Today, we have a concerning and eye-opening topic. Where is the most polluted ocean water? We all know that our oceans are facing a grave environmental crisis. But do you know which parts of our oceans are the most polluted? To kick things off, let's get a grasp of the overall picture of ocean pollution. Oceans cover over 70% of our planet and play a critical role in regulating our climate and providing habitat for countless species. However, due to human activities, they have become a dumping ground for pollution. The list goes on from plastics to chemicals, oil spills to sewage. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a stark reminder of the devastating impact of our plastic consumption on the marine environment. While it is the largest and most well-known ocean garbage patch, there are many others scattered around the globe. These patches pose a serious threat to marine life, as animals can become entangled in plastic debris or mistake it for food. In addition to the harm it causes to wildlife, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch also poses a risk to human health. Microplastics, which are tiny pieces of plastic that break down from larger items, can be ingested by marine animals and enter the food chain. This means that humans who consume seafood may also be ingesting microplastics, which have been linked to a number of health problems. The patch is estimated to be twice the size of Texas and contains more than 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic, weighing over 80,000 tons. Now, let's not forget about the remote islands and atolls that are suffering in silence. Islands like Henderson Island in the South Pacific have gained attention due to the shocking amount of plastic waste washing ashore. These remote places, far from urban centers, are still being affected by our global plastic pollution problem. The good news is that there are a number of organizations working to clean up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch and other ocean garbage patches. However, the best way to address this problem is to reduce our plastic consumption in the first place. We can do this by making simple changes, such as using reusable bags, water bottles, and coffee mugs. We can also support businesses that are committed to reducing their plastic footprint. Now, let's shift our focus to industrial pollution hotspots. Several areas around the world are notorious for their high levels of industrial pollution entering the oceans. One such place is the Ganges-Brahmaputra Delta in the Bay of Bengal. It's heavily impacted by pollution from agricultural runoff, industrial discharges, and sewage, causing severe harm to marine ecosystems and human health. Marine oil pollution is another critical issue we must address. Oil spills have devastating consequences on ocean ecosystems. The Gulf of Mexico, for example, faced the catastrophic Deepwater Horizon oil spill in 2010, releasing millions of barrels of oil into the ocean. The scars of such events can last for decades. You might be surprised to learn that even the pristine Arctic Ocean isn't immune to pollution. While it might not have the same visible garbage patches, it's facing threats from long-range transport of pollutants like persistent organic pollutants, POPs, and heavy metals. These substances can accumulate in Arctic wildlife, posing risks to both animals and humans who rely on these ecosystems. So, what are the consequences of all this pollution? The impacts are far-reaching. From the loss of biodiversity to disruptions in the food chain, and even the release of harmful toxins into the environment, ocean pollution affects us all. It's a global problem that requires a global solution. And that wraps up our discussion on, where is the most polluted ocean water? It's a critical issue that demands our attention and action. Remember, our oceans are not just a part of the planet, they are the lifeblood of Earth. Let's work together to protect and preserve them for future generations. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. And as always, stay informed, stay engaged, and take steps to make a positive impact on our world. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next video.